All right, here's to another one of our top stories now. A family will today lay to rest 2 victims of that drowning incident that left several people dead and some still missing. 3 weeks ago, Sheila Rengwe and her 3-year-old grandchild Elihle drowned after a flash flood during a baptism ceremony at the Jukskei River. The body of 3-month-old Snentlantla has not been found yet. 13 other congregants perished in the same incident. Let's go to eNCA's Manqoba Mchunu, who is in Dobsonville at the funeral for us, and he joins us now live from there. Manqoba, just tell us how the families have been, telling you how they're coping in terms of what happened to these 2 family members.
Well, Masiko can tell you that it's been quite a difficult few weeks for the Kheng family, who of course lost 3 of their family members, among them 51-year-old Sheila Kheng, who was the grandmother, as well as 2 of her grandchildren, 3-year-old Elihle Kheng and 3-month-old Snentlantla Kheng. All of these people were part of that ceremony that took place on the 3rd of December at the Jukskei River, and of course they were 4 of those family members who attended that particular baptism ceremony. One of them managed to cling onto a tree, Zikhona Kheng, and this is the mother of the 2 children that perished in that incident, and it's also her mother that died in that incident. Of course, she relayed to us, Masiko, just a few weeks ago, the trauma that she had faced that day, reliving the horror of the events that had occurred. She says she was holding her baby, and when she saw the water, coming and gushing towards that direction, she then handed over the baby to the pastor who had presided over that ceremony. But seconds later, disaster struck, and those 16 congregants were swept away by that current. But of course, the family is saying that they're still far from finding closure, Maseko, given the fact that they still have not found the 3-month-old baby, Snentlantla. She still not have been found. Her body has not been recovered. We know search and recovery operations continue to try and find her body. They had stopped last week due to bad weather, but they resumed on Sunday. We understand from emergency services that they are going ahead trying to find her. But I want to bring in one of the family members, Maseko, as the funeral service is just about to wrap up here in Dobsonville. I'm speaking now to Elizabeth Kheng, who is the sister of Umamu Sheila Kheng that lost her life. Mama, ngiyazi ukuthi njengomndeni nishayeke kakhulu ngale ndaba kade usangixoxela nje ngaphambilini ukuthi awukwazi ngisho ukulala.
Iqiniso angikhona ukulala ngoba into yenzekile ibhlungu vele, ngoba sisakhala namanje safuna impendulo. Njengoshila nomntwana wakhe behambile, and manje sesikhalela umntwana we3 months. Siyacela ukuthi igovernment isincede ngoba silimele siyifamily, kubhlungu kakhulu into yenzekile ngoba nololo une trauma already, ngoba abantwana bakhe nomamakhe and akasenabani manje, usele uyi1 nefamily. So ngicela ukuthi ugovernment abasincede kakhulu ukuthi umntwana e3 months atholakale. Kubhlungu, at least laba siyazi ukuthi amathambo abo aphelele kuphi. Manje lo we3 months yena siyacela kakhulu ukuthi ugovernment asisize ukuthi umntwana atholakale, ngoba khona manje bastopile ukusearcha. So bashiye still nolobu buhlungu lobo sasebhlungwini namanje, ngoba asazi ukuthi sizophelela phi ngama pain. Kusho ukuthi sizoqhubeka sikhala vele, ngoba vele bekufuneke bonke bayabekwa namhlanje, mara sesibeka abantwana abayi2. Even izoba yitrauma kuzikhona umama wabantwana.
Kunjani nje uzikhona ngoba umbona kuba ngasi uqinile, kodwa ngiyazi ukuthi lokho yamshanga phakathi.
Akaqinanga shem, uyambona, but mombhekile ngathi uqinile, but uyambona ukuthi shem akaqinanga, ulimele. Yazi ulimele lo mntwana already, ngibona ngathi une trauma ngoba akazi ukuthi wenzani. Siyacela nje nosizo bamsize na for i-counseling. Siyacela kakhulu ngoba ulimele uyu umama wabantwana, umama wakhe lo hambile. So akazi, yabona njengamanje akazazi ukuthi ayenzeni. So ifamily ilimele kakhulu, siyakhala.
Uke wathola kodwa i-counseling noma akazi ayithola?
I-counseling bebethe uzoyithola after makuphele yonke lento, uzothola i-counseling, but sisamile ukuthi uzoyithola i-counseling after wonke lo msebenzi. But I don't think ukuthi uzokhohlwa, but i-counseling yena uyayinida kakhulu ngoba uyo ozubuhlungu kakhulu. Thina siyakhala yebo siyifamily, but yena umama wakhe abantwana bakhe.
Nokuthi ubekhona futhi phakathi kwayena lamanzi amthathile.
Yes, sebekhona khona lapho amanzi eyenzeka, and uye kube thina ifamily sifihla abantu abayi4. So ngomusa kaNkulunkulu uzikhona uyosindile. So uyabona ukuthi kuye into engeke izi iphele, and uyibonile lento iyenzeka. And nomfundisi ngiyacela umfundisi avele akhulume ukuthi kwenzakaleni ngempela kwenzakaleni, ngoba thina sebemnyameni sizwa ngumntwana and umntwana olimele. Umfundisi uyezosho ukuthi kwenzakaleni lapha, at least nathi sibe neclue, uyabona, mhlambe sizaphola emoyeni ukuthi asitshele ukuthi kwenzakaleni.
Ngizwani ngaye ngoba ngezwe kuthiwa akatholakala namanje?
Akakatholakali, asikakezwa next, akakatholakali umfundisi, akakatholakali total, akakatholakali.
Siyabonga kakhulu Sis Elizabeth ngikhuluma nathi. Well, there was Elizabeth Manqoba Mchunu, who's the sister of Sheila Mchunu, as well as the aunt to the 2 grandchildren that lost their lives. Of course, the ceremony is taking place. That's the burial service that is taking place here in Soweto. And the family saying that Masigo, they're not going to find closure up until that 3-month-old child has been found. They're saying that they've been dealt a major blow as a family. And the biggest issue, though, is the fact that up until now, they're saying that they are losing hope because the search for the 3-month-old had stopped at some point last week. We know it has resumed now, but the family is saying that they are clinging to hope that they're going to find the 3-month-old baby, but they're saying that they're still quite devastated. They are shocked, Masiko. And in fact, they're also saying that they need counseling, especially Zikona, who was there during that ceremony, who lost 2 of her children, her oldest and the youngest, as well as her mother. And she herself, having survived this incident, she has been traumatized, and she needs counseling. And they're saying that they were told that they were going to get counseling after the funeral has been concluded, and they are hoping that this is going to happen. So the funeral service underway here in Dobsonville, and of course the Mchunu family is saying that they are hoping still to find answers from the priest, who we know at this point has since disappeared.
All right, and I was about to ask you about that particular priest, Manqoba Mchunu, live for us in Dobsonville in Soweto at that funeral service. Let's leave it there for now.